If you're going to fire at someone from over 200 yards away and hit such a narrow target, you're not acting by chance. You're using a hunting or sniper rifle with telescopic sights, carefully planning the shot, selecting the perfect vantage point, and mapping out an escape route in advance. That is, by every definition, a deliberate assassination. And it arrives at a fraught time, days before Donald Trump's state visit to the UK, itself already fraught with uncertainty thanks to the president's mercurial temperament. Taming this visit is the job of our ambassador to the US, Lord Peter Mandelson, whose work has even been publicly commended by Mike Tapp for promoting Britain's interests. But scandal shrouds his appointment. Tories are calling for Mandelson to resign over his association with the disgraced Jeffrey Epstein. Ex-Tory leader Ian Duncan Smith cites that upon Mandelson's appointment, he cautioned that political appointees tend to have lots of baggage, and in Mandelson's case, there were sinister whispers of dubious connections, including those involving Epstein. Smith emphasizes that this casts serious doubts over the Prime Minister's judgment, with intelligence briefings presumably having identified warning signs. Yet, in spite of warning signs, Mandelson was selected, leaving critics to wonder why the Prime Minister would deliberately take on such baggage. For Smith and his party, that baggage, combined with Mandelson's record of being pushed out of cabinet twice, eventually became too great to ignore. As I said before, quite a number of Lord Mandelson's associations with rich people were suspect, with ongoing reports concerning his association with Jeffrey Epstein. The most concerning matter is his judgment, or lack of it, by continuing to be associated with Epstein even after he was a convicted pedophile traitor. It was reported that Mandelson went on emailing and texting Epstein throughout his 18-month prison term, sending encouragement and declarations of how much his friends still appreciated him, even encouraging him to battle for a shorter sentence. For a politician, this demonstrates appallingly bad judgment. Anybody with political acumen would have known it was time to end the association. Instead, Mandelson let the connection quietly persist, never once coming out into the open to declare the issue. That brings into question the Prime Minister's appointment of him, as intelligence agencies must have highlighted these risks, unless they were completely incompetent. One leak even hinted Mandelson attempted to arrange a meeting between Epstein and Tony Blair, though Blair sensibly refused. But while Britain grapples with that scandal, America has its own tragedy: the brutal death of Charlie Kirk. While information is still sketchy, I'm convinced that it was an assassination. From my military days, I'm aware that hitting a target from more than 200 yards with such accuracy takes forethought, expertise, a hunting or sniper rifle with telescopic lenses, and an exit strategy. This was no impulsive act. It is a tragic occurrence, one among several in a sickening pattern of political violence within the United States and internationally. These types of incidents should lead us to ponder the divisive language infecting public life, language that can flare into horrible acts of violence, giving young observers memories that will haunt them for life. And even while the world stuns from this loss, crisis follows in the Middle East. Israel's attack on Doha. While I have never opposed Israel's ability to defend itself against senseless attacks, this mission was not pre-coordinated with its best ally, the United States, and failed to take. As President Trump has noted, such actions do little to promote peace. Indeed, Israel would be risking both its relationship with America and its credibility by failing in this operation. Despite all of Qatar's faults in hosting Hamas, it is currently cooperating with the US towards a ceasefire, an initiative that should not be ignored. Ultimately, Israel's right to self-defense is beyond dispute, but when its actions estrange friends and cease in implementation, they cause two new issues where there was one.